Welcome to the world of exploration. Welcome to the world of learning. Let's start exploring. Let's start learning. This is your very own educator, Sekriti Joshi ma'am, your very own educator, teacher, philosopher, guide, mentor, preacher, guru, one and all. And this is the one-stop destination, the English curriculum, your wisdom era, your very one-stop destination and learning happens, right? Wherein we all bloom, blossom, and evolve together. And we this is a kind of a platform that we have in order to stay connected with each other, right? So, what are we waiting for? Let's get started. In the meanwhile, I want you to press the heart button the heart icon and give me a thumbs up, or you can write down wherever you feel. That's what the chat box or the comment section is all about. So you know do comment in the comment section because it is gonna stay. So yeah, if you have any queries, if you have any doubts, if you want to ask me anything, you can definitely do that, right? So in the meanwhile, I'll also have a look at whether, just a sec, I am live and I'm visible or not. Am I live? Yeah. Live? Yeah. Just give me a sec. Welcome to the world. Yeah. I am live. So, and I'm audible too. So let's get started. Right. So I'll be basically sharing my you guys. So the NCRA chapter that going places, which is written by A.R. Barton, which I have done. Like I have done this, the first part of it, the first session. I wrote it in my first video of going places, and now this is the second part or second session, you can see, of that, right? So now we'll be moving ahead, right? Drop comments in the comment section, and do hit the notification bell icon so that you can get notified whenever you upload any such informative or educational video. Let's get to the point. So she saw herself riding there behind Cheoff. He wore new, shining black leathers, and she a yellow dress with a kind of a cape that flew out behind. There was the sound of applause as the world rose to greet them. So this is the wild imagination that you guys also have, right? Similarly, we are talking about an adolescent who is also having this similar kind of imagination, right? So he sat frowning. Frowning, that means, just, you know, doing like this. Frowning means when you frown, taking it up, right? Like this, one eyebrow. So that's like frowning. So he sat frowning at the oily component and he cradled in his hands as though it were a down animal and he was willing it speak. So I met Danny Casey, Sophie said. He looked around abruptly. Where? In the arcade, funnily enough, right? It is never true. So it's never true. I did too. You told Dad. So now, over here, he sat frowning. That means he was wondering over that at the oily component, that he cradled in his hand. So it was because he was a mechanic also. So, he had oily hands. So as though it were a small down animal and he was willing it to to speak. I met Danny Casey, Sophie said. Now, Sophie is basically telling her brother that she met Danny Casey. Now, Danny Casey is a real life person, a very famous person, a very famous footballer, so to say. Now, you guys might be, able to relate it in a better manner because we actually had, this match, uh, you know. So, Abhi, jo hua hai, I don't know much about it, but yeah. So, Danny Casey was a brilliant, was a fabulous, and was a very famous footballer. So I met Danny Casey, Sophie said. He looked around abruptly, and he looked around abruptly where? In the arcade. Funnily enough, it's never true. I did too. You told that. She shook her head. She shook her head. Chastened at his unawareness that he was always the first to share her secrets. So it seemed to that her brother never, trusted her, never trusted Sophie because she was not a practical minded girl. She was not realistic in nature. She had dreams. She had, she believed in imagining everything in you know, just in the fantasy world. She believed in the fantasy world and in the fancy around it. And therefore, she had woven a web about it. So I don't believe it. There I was looking at the clothes in Royce's window when someone came and stood, and I looked around. And who should it be but Danny Casey? All right, what does he look like? Oh, come on. You know what he looks like? Close to, I mean. So now he's trying to basically extract information, from her that actually what is, what kind. All right, just a second. Just give me a second. Yes, yeah. Yeah, Avyan Kashyap, hi. Avyan Kashyap, but Kala, what does that mean? I didn't get you. Avyan at the rate of an Avyan Kashyap. I didn't get what you're saying. See, I don't want to get into. Uh, I mean, see, what is right and what is wrong is wrong. So I won't support any party. I think it's all the game of power. That is all. So whether if we talk about CJP, that is Popular Janata Party, or BJP, uh, we don't know this entire story. So I mean, I don't know the entire thing. I don't know the entire story. So but definitely what has happened is wrong, and I do think that democracy should live forever and it should never die. So everybody has the right to express one's views, right? Everybody owns that fact. So yeah, that's what I want to say. Then I'll just wait. Just give me a second. Just wait a minute, guys. I'll just be back.